Good morning, everybody. I am Sheila, and welcome to Sheba's Dream. I'm in my greenhouse, y'all, and the wind was blowing real hard yesterday and last night. And guess what? My greenhouse is still standing. Why? Because I added rebar. So yeah, we doing good with the greenhouse now. I got some beds that I want to put together. I'm putting like 4 beds in my greenhouse. I already put 2 together yesterday, and they are right there. Yeah, we put them together yesterday, so I decided to put the other 2 together today. And y'all, it's cold outside. It might not be cold to other people, but I don't like the cold. So yeah, it feels pretty good in my greenhouse. I still feel a little stench of the cold, but other than that, it's okay. But let's put this garden bed together. This probably be a lengthy video because it's gonna take me probably a good minute to put the garden bed together. But it is what it is. Y'all stay with me. Y'all stay with me. So let's talk while I put this garden bed together. I started my garden in April, the end of April. No, let me backtrack. I tried to start a garden last year, but it did really good. It did, I'm not gonna lie. But I had to leave and go out on a job for 6 weeks. And when I came back, my garden was gone, y'all. But no, I said that to say this. When I was out on my job, my husband was sending me all kind of beautiful pictures, and I was so excited to get back to my garden. And when I came back, all I could do was this, because it was gone. It was gone. It wasn't getting watered. It wasn't getting anything. But of course, that was my first year, so I mean, I knew it had to be watered, but I wasn't here to water it. But I didn't really know anything about fertilizing and all that. But I did get some things. I got like green beans. I got zucchini. I got watermelon. But at that time, I had so many watermelons on my vine, and I didn't know that I was supposed to cut some off in order for the rest to grow real big. So that was a learning lesson. Now, this year, I was not gonna start a garden. Then I said at the end of April, you know what? Let me go on and do this garden. I guess that's where it come from when they said you get discouraged if you do a lot of things. I wasn't discouraged on doing a lot of things because, quite frankly, I'm gonna do what I want to do. But I was discouraged when I came home and almost all of my garden was gone. That garden said, "Find me," and nah, it wasn't no saving the garden. But I did start over this year, and I was doing good with my garden over the summer. I started in April, and when July came, the end of July, I had to halt everything because I found out that my mother was going into hospice. That's a hard situation to touch on right now, but I stopped everything and I went to be with her, and I lost her in September. And when I came back, my garden, my okra was touching the ground. My beans were so, I don't know. Let's just say we lost another garden. But I ain't give up, because it's like I heard my mother's voice say, keep going. So I kept going. I started this garden so that I could be self-sustainable, so that I can grow my own food and I wouldn't have to worry about what was in my food because I'm growing it. So I know what I'm growing it. I know what's in it because I'm growing it. And I wanted to change the way that I eat. I wanted to be more healthy. So I started the garden again. Through all the mess up, like they say, you will lose a lot of stuff. But it's a learning lesson. And there are things that I'm learning, and there are a lot of things that I feel, oh Lord, I still need to know. And that's I'm gonna be learning probably as long as I have this garden. I'm gonna be learning the things that I need to do and the things the things that work for me and the things that don't. So that's where we at now. We're learning about what works for me and what don't. And the one thing I know is that I'm not gonna stop. So once my mom passed, I had a lot of stuff I was changing in the garden. And I had a lot of what they would call content. But for me, that was my mental health journey. And I had to not do that content on camera because that was my time to grieve, and I'm still grieving. But I'm still going. Because in the back of my mind and in my head, like I said, at the end of the day, I hear my mom saying keep going. So I'm going to keep going. So we doing these beds, y'all. Some of the stuff I don't know what I'm doing, but I am kind of very mechanically inclined. I can figure stuff out. So that's what we're doing. We're figuring out how to do this bed. Well, I already figured out how to do them, as you can see back there. But yeah, we doing this bed. And I'm conversating with you while I do the bed. So I hope that you stay with me long enough, because we're going to take this journey together. Now, there are other things that I am going to make content of. I'm going to make some content. But some things just have to be for me. Because like I said, I'm still grieving. And some things just have to be for me. But yeah, y'all stay with me while I put these garden beds together and get this greenhouse together. I'm trying to figure out whether I want to put some pavers in between the beds. And I think that's what I might do, or put mulch. I think I'm gonna do the pavers, and maybe, I don't know, we just gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. And y'all can take this journey with me if y'all want to. I hope that y'all want to. I hope that y'all, as a matter of fact, stop what you're doing and go down and like this video. Yeah, y'all do that much for me. Subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. But if you choose not to subscribe to my channel, it's okay, because I'm not everybody's tea. But hey, subscribe. Maybe you might find that you might end up liking it. No, but I was able to plant some things in the garden, and they still growing slowly. But I mean, hey, I'm getting some growth. I've already eaten some bok choy out of my garden. I had a little mustard greens out of my garden. And I must say, the things that you grow yourself taste way better than the things you get out of the store. I mean, I'm just saying. I heard a lot of people say that, but until you experience it yourself, then I mean, that's just words. But I'll say this. For everybody that don't have a garden, I don't care if you're staying in an apartment, if you have a balcony. I don't care if you have a small backyard. I'm fortunate to have a bigger one, and I thank God for that, because we're gonna make this whole backyard out of a garden. I mean that when I say that. But if you do have space, any kind of space, start your garden. Start growing your own food, because one day that's all you're gonna have is your own food. Yeah. So I know it's gonna probably take a little while for me to put these garden beds together. So I'm gonna be back. Okay, y'all, so I am finished with my garden bed, so let me let you see. We got 4 garden beds in here. I gotta fill up with soil. And we have 2 shells. But what I'm trying to figure out is what I'm gonna do with the floor. I think I want to do pavers and rocks but I can also do mulch. So y'all give me an idea. I'm still thinking pavers and rocks. If you made it this far in the video, please consider subscribing to my channel, giving me a thumbs up. Let's conversate, especially about this walkway. And on that note, I'll see you in the next video.